Tim, check out Lemonade today. The insurance company powered by artificial intelligence just unveiled Lemonade car insurance. Customers will get significant discounts if they start bundling Lemonade's other insurance products. Shares rose pre-market as much as 8%, but you can see a little enthusiasm leaking out now. Shares now lower by about 2.4%.
This is a company that IPO'd a little over a year ago. They had homeowners insurance at the IPO. Now they've got life insurance, pet insurance, and car insurance. So the big question is, what's next? Daniel Schreiber is Lemonade's co-CEO and co-founder and joins us now. Daniel, it's great to chat with you again. Let's start with the car and Lemonade car insurance. What makes it better for drivers than other more traditional insurance options? Like, what can you do that Liberty Mutual or State Farm or Progressive can't do?
Sure. Good to talk to you as well. So Lemonade was founded as a tech company and a B Corp, and it's really that combination of technology and social impact that we bring to all of our products and also to the car launch, which just happened yesterday. So pretty festive times for our company. And what that translates into for consumers is a few things. So one is we use the sensors in your phone to monitor driving, the magnometer and the accelerometer and the GPS and other sensors. So we can actually track how much you drive and how carefully you drive, how responsibly you drive. And we use those data for several things. One is to give you great rates. 2/3 of people drive less than average, yet the incumbents don't give them any credit for that. They charge them as if they were average drivers,
right?
Which means that people can see 20, 30, 40% savings by having this kind of technology credit them for being good drivers, for being low mileage drivers. And the other thing just to say is that also translates into better service. We have crash detection, instant payment of claims, and environmental impact as well, so that we monitor exhaust, knowing how much you drive, and we're going to be planting trees in an effort to offset the carbon footprint.
Yeah, that's certainly an innovative part of this. Daniel, I wonder about the smartphone technology. How do you know if I'm driving my car rather than a passenger in an Uber or something?
It's pretty sophisticated, actually. The way the GPS and other sensors work allows you to detect where in the car a person is sitting. As cars bank, depending on where you sit in the car, that produces a different footprint, which the machine learning algorithms can detect with some reliability. So actually, not only can we tell usually if you're a driver or a passenger, but also all different other facets of the driving. So who is doing the driving, if you're in the car but somebody else is doing the driving, all those things can be detected with statistical significant confidence. So it's pretty amazing.
And so, Daniel, I'm curious, what will adding car insurance to your lineup mean for Lemonade's overall revenue?
It has the potential to be pretty transformative. You mentioned in the opening comments about how when we IPO'd, we were just homeowners, we've added pet, life, and now car. Really, that rounds up the big buckets of spending of the American household on insurance, and car is really the largest of the lot. So suddenly we're unlocking some $300 billion of total available market. But we're doing more than that, because we have well over 1 million customers who are already paying car insurance to somebody, just not to us, they'd like to spend it with us. About over $1 billion that's being spent elsewhere that we could start getting without having to spend against that for marketing. But it also helps other products. So homeowners, as well as we've been doing in homeowners, we've been operating with one hand tied behind our back for the lack of the bundle. Now we're able to bundle all of these products, customers save, and our unit economics are really transformed by that in powerful ways.
Hey, Daniel, so you mentioned the way that the business has grown since you IPO'd a little over a year ago. What's next? What's the next element that you're moving into?
I'm going to take today just to celebrate the fact that we've launched car. This is a Herculean effort. This is really like climbing Mount Everest. I think in the history of insurance companies, there's never been anything at the pace at which we've been launching products. We've launched countries and products at an unsurpassed rate before. We're just going to take a breather and see that the successful launch of car throughout the United States before talking about what's next. That's
right, and we should know to our viewers, you're launching in Illinois right now, and you're going on a state-by-state basis because of a regulatory process in doing this. So it's not like you can just blanket the entire country with car insurance at this point.
That's exactly right. And during the course of the last 2 years, we've also launched in Germany and in France and in Holland. So we're also on a global basis expanding as well. So we're walking and chewing gum and doing another few things all the while.
And Daniel, quickly, before we let you go, if I look at Lemonade's stock price right now, it's down 42% so far this year. I'm curious, in your opinion, what are investors missing?
Oh, I take very little interest, honestly, in the gyrations of the stock over the short term. We really are in this for the long term. We IPO'd 16 months ago at $29, so we're up some 100 and something percent during that timeline. But of course, there has been a lot of movement, mostly unrelated to any announcements of ours. This has largely been forces that are larger than our company, and the biggest movements have happened while we announced nothing at all. So we try to really stay focused on building the value that we've been doing all of this time. It will reward investors over the long term, I have little doubt, and we're all about the long term.
Daniel Schreiber is the co-CEO and co-founder of Lemonade. Daniel, great to see you again. Come back again and join us soon. Really appreciate it.